Hey guys, welcome back. I'm really excited today because we're not doing a review and we're not doing how-tos, which is awesome because I just get to talk to you guys about some other stuff for once. And today's conversation is about the People's Choice Awards. For those of you who don't know, I do People's Choice Awards every year for presentation at Train Fest in Milwaukee. So a company gets presented. This is year 3. We've had 2 years of awards. Last year's awards was the best in sound. This year's category is a little different. But before I go into this year's category, I want to tell you about the awards. These awards give you guys a voice. And they send a signal to the manufacturer saying, hey, we're doing it right, or maybe we're not doing it right. Because a lot of the manufacturers in the last couple of years, People's Choice Awards, they've asked where they fell in the rankings. So company X says, hey, where'd you fall? Or where did I fall in the votes? So I added up, I'm like, oh, it wasn't so good. You guys got 9th place or something like that. So it's a lot of good feedback for the manufacturers to know whether they're doing the right thing. But more importantly, it gives you a voice to tell a manufacturer they're doing good. Or even not, because, you know, if the votes are low, they're low. So the truth speaks for itself. It's kind of a high visibility thing because I award it at the train show. I even had one of the train show organizers say, wow, that's a really nice award, and a couple people gathered up to watch the filming and things. So it's something that's out there to give you a voice, because I'm kind of the guy, you know, in between, like, okay, well, these people are all watching me, and I'm kind of trying to speak for them with this award, but they're speaking for themselves in terms of votes. So the rules are you only get 1 vote. You put the vote in. It has to be in 3 weeks from today. So you have 21 days from the day of this airing to get your vote in. With your vote, you have a little bit of incentive I wanted to give you, which is a $100 gift certificate to trainworld.com. So I will award that before the Christmas season. Before Christmas, so you'll be able to spend a little money for Christmas on yourself at Train World. I will fund both the award and the Train World gift certificate. Okay, so that's going to be paid for out of pocket, but it's important to give you guys a voice and send these signals to the manufacturers. Now, this year's actual topic is best product lineup, upcoming product lineup. So let's just say the award will say best upcoming product lineup, okay? So with that said, I'm going to list off some, not all, manufacturers, and some, not all, products that they're coming out with in 2016. It's up to you if you feel adamant about a manufacturer that either wasn't listed or, you know, I missed an item and you were super excited about that item, to go do the research and then vote. But your comment needs to have just the manufacturer. If you want to say why, that's fine. Go right ahead. But the manufacturer has to be listed in the comments. It has to be a model train manufacturer. We're not doing DCC systems this year. We're not doing sound systems this year. We are doing a manufacturer of model trains. So if they produce a boxcar or a locomotive or whatever, that's who's eligible. I have to narrow this down so we can get a pool of voters large enough to declare a winner and send the signal that they're doing a good or bad job. So here's some items from different manufacturers. Again, not all inclusive. Athearn is producing the GP39, the SD45-2, the SD40, and the SD75M. Some are re-releases, I believe. Not all of them, but that's next year. They are focusing on some re-releases next year as well, but that's 4 of the products Athearn's coming out with. Bachmann is coming out with a GP38-2, an easy app system so you can control your locomotives with an application. I sound all old, I guess. An app on your phone or your tablet or those darn devil boxes, you know, computers and stuff. So that's pretty cool coming up. 440 American Steam Locomotive. If you don't know what that is, those are the 2 that met at Golden Spike, the Jupiter and the 119, Union Pacific 119, I believe, met up at Golden Spike, those are going to be produced with sound. Those are a re-release. You're going to put out a new Schnabel car. Schnabel? I don't know how to say that right. But it's a new Schnabel car with a longer load. I don't really have a picture of it, but it's pretty cool. So that is Bachmann. BLMA, as you know, is putting out the Trinity 5660 covered hopper. That's all I got from them right now. In terms of releases, I don't know what else is upcoming. I know they still haven't released their beer cars yet. You can include that in the mix if you want. Broadway Limited's revamping all kinds of stuff. They're doing this new Paragon 3 system, which is called Rolling Thunder. It includes a subwoofer that you can put under your layout, and I'm so excited about it. I already got the subwoofer bracket under here, under the layout, but it's going to be able to tell where the locomotive is and bring out some bass with that subwoofer into the sound, bringing another dimension of sound. You've got the S3 Milwaukee Road 261. That's a Northern 484 steam locomotive and some other variants of the S3. You've got the Union Pacific Big Boy, which is crazy what they're doing with that. It's very O-scale. They are putting a steaming whistle, and they're putting, obviously, the smoke, that Paragon 3 system in it, and a depleting coal load. I've seen it in O-scale. I have not seen it in HO. I think it's cool. That's just me. They are putting out a Norfolk and Western Y6B. That's a 2882 steam locomotive, and the auxiliary tender. So those are some items Broadway Limited's doing in their whole revamp of their Paragon 3 system. Intermountain is releasing a ES44AC rerun next spring. They've got the SD40T-2 tunnel motor locomotive. 10 o'clock at night. I have to get through this here. They're doing an F3 and a U18, so all of those items. MTH doing the Dash 9s, which aren't released yet. ES44ACs, which are just starting to roll off the assembly line as of the date of this recording. Value price GP38-2 and a Pennsylvania Railroad Modern K4 steam locomotive. So those are some MTH items coming out. Pretty cool stuff there. And Walthers releasing the E9 units. Specifically of a lot of excitement and viewer requests is the Union Pacific Executive E9 units coming out. Speaking of the Union Pacific Heritage Fleet and passenger cars, they're coming out with the UP Flag baggage car, the one with the big flag on the side, and the Art Lockman, which is the tool car, still a baggage car. They are coming out with an SD70 ACE in value line. I think it's called a Walthers main line. And they've got prices, I saw Train World pre-order prices around $140, I think. And then they've got an EMD SD9 rerun they're doing as well. So overall, all kinds of cool stuff. A lot of reruns mixed in there, but a lot of new products mixed in there as well. Again, I'm going to tell you, one vote, get one entry, don't vote twice, don't comment twice or mix any of that up because it will disqualify you because I don't have time to dig through it. Both the giveaway and the vote. So one vote. Make sure you name the manufacturer. If you want to talk about why they're the best thing ever, go right ahead. But make sure you at least name the manufacturer. 3 weeks to get it in, the vote in to the system. And anything that I missed, because I've missed all sorts of items, all sorts of manufacturers out there, go ahead and do your research and you can vote on your manufacturer of choice if you didn't see from the rundown what was out there or what was available. I picked a sampling of the manufacturers. Yes, some of the larger ones, but the sampling of what I could find readily available for future product release. Plus, keep in mind, you know, how many products they put out. Is this kind of leaning towards a larger manufacturer pumping out a lot of products? Yeah, but you are the one that calls the shots. So if I get an overwhelming request for tangent scale models to win, for example, even though they are only slated to release 2 pieces of rolling stock, for example, I have no clue. And that's the company and those are the votes. Guess what? That's who the award's going to. This is all transparent. Votes are right there. Comments are right there. Anybody can tally up anything who wants to take the time to count. I will go ahead and make sure that count is accurate, get that award made. That's why I only have you doing it 3 weeks to give me time to get the award made. If your comment gets deleted, or it disappears, people need to realize if you put some hyperlink in there, it goes in the spam comment thing for me to review, and then I have to review it before it's approved, and I don't even catch it till months or years later sometimes. You got to realize my channel as a whole is getting over 100 comments a day on all the videos combined sometimes at peak levels. So just, I can't go through everything on all the videos, and I don't get a notification when something goes into spam, so don't put a hyperlink about anything, because that will cause it to go into spam and your vote may not get counted. So please just manufacturer name, blabbering off if you want to about why you like them, or just manufacturer name, whatever your deal is. So that'll enter you in the contest and get the vote in so I can get the award to the right people. Done blabbering, promise, but almost every giveaway video I have is blah, 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 blah. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on my channel. Take care.